don't know the next line of that. Or the next thing.
Pretty sure it just repeats.
Is that it? There's got to be something else. No? No, you might be right. Ow, I think I'm having a heart attack.
That's how we work it out. No, like in your heart?
Well, that's
looks like you're
my
reaching for
back.
your spine. I think we need to go back to anatomy class.
It's like in my shoulder blade.
Oh. You know, sometimes heartburn shows up there. We did just have breakfast burritos.
We did.
Have you ever had heartburn before?
Yeah.
Have you suffered from the
burns of 1,000 suns in my heart?
of the hot?
Yes, I have had heartburn before. I don't know that I've ever had it in my shoulder, though.
Dude, I get it in, like, my ribs will start cramping.
Oh.
It's super weird, and I'll have to lay down, which makes it worse, obviously. But
Right,
then it just
right.
points it to my throat instead of on
And
my
then
ribs.
it feels more like heartburn. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's just heartburn.
That
I'll
feels
sit up
better.
now.
Yeah. I'm sure there's something else wrong, but...
Oh, no. Well, I'm pretty sure there's no vital organs back here, right? Except for my heart. I keep it in my shoulder blade.
God damn!
Oh, man.
Well, give me your goddamn.
Oh, you want to hear my goddamn?
I sure do.
Well, it has been another week of lifing for me, and I'm not trying to be like, boohoo me, but what the fuck, okay? It's been one of those weeks again. And we've also had 2 weeknight games, which, again, don't feel sorry for me. I'm very happy I could be there and all that other shit, but what the fuck, right?
Why on a weeknight when you
Yeah.
have school in the morning and fucking dinner at night, and then they're going to keep them out until after bedtime?
And we got 2 kids and school in the morning and all this other shit. Yeah, anyway, so it was one of those nights. So the game ended. It's like 7:30, and I knew we had to get home. I still have to do dinner. We have to do bubble baths, because anytime we go to the field, covered in dirt.
Yeah.
That red clay everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Not to mention all the eye black that ends up all over the fucking place and all that other shit. Anyway,
Shit is so greasy.
dude, it is. It's so cute because my older one will like use my makeup wipes and shit to wipe it off, or like my face lotion. And I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. I love it when they like want to use deodorant and cologne and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's cute.
Anyway, so we get home and I have all this other shit. Like, life has still got a life. And I, at this point, no longer am interested in participating in life. Okay.
Yeah.
But I have to fake it because I'm a mom and we're going to cheer on our kid. But, like, if I'm being 100% honest, all I wanted to do was go crawl in bed and die a lonely death and for everybody to leave me alone and just to, like, rebirth from my cocoon in the morning and start life over. Right.
Like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yeah. And, like, it's not. And I actually.
The
feel-
smoke is from weed.
Yeah. See, you're familiar.
I know. I've been there.
And I am, generally speaking, a very kind person, like, all of the time, even when I'm angry. And lately I have taken a stance of, fuck that. I'm over it. Like, everybody gets to see my wrath.
People
and
are
I'm not
going to know
responsible. Yeah.
when I'm irritated.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if it fucks up your day or whatever. Like, come save me. I'm ready to be saved. Anyway, so I was trying to pull it together, whatever. Get home, and we drive separate cars, Lee and I, because he's got to be there fucking early because he's the goddamn coach, and he's got to be there late. And your girl just wants to get the fuck home.
Yeah.
I walk in, and the boys are in front of me, and they go, oh my God, it smells so bad. And I'm like, uh-oh. I mean, we've been busy. I haven't cleaned the house, so it probably smells like hot garbage or some shit. I got hit with the stankiest poo smell, like somebody don't feel good poo smell.
Oh,
and
no.
Chelsea's about to die like any day.
Hey, no, she's not. She has a long 7 or
girl.
8, 9, 10 years on her.
There's no way. She looks a little rough. But but she's surviving, you know, and Chelsea's got a bad habit of fucking taking a piss in one spot in the goddamn house every fucking morning. And I'm like, put her in the kennel. But everybody feels bad that she's like about to die. Anyway, so I thought for sure Chelsea shit all over the floor, right? And then the kids are like, holy smokes, it stinks so bad. They're scattering, freaking out, giggling.
They're scattering.
They're making all kinds of ruckus, and the dogs are jumping on me. And I'm like, what the fuck is that awful smell? I go in the living room, and there is a dog shit, liquid diarrhea dog shit, at least the size of a basketball, like that diameter.
Oh, no.
Like, it looked like a bear patty. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen bear shits.
Yeah.
They're kind of like cow shits.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like a big, it looked like one of those. Okay.
Oh, my God.
And-
She's huge, by the way. She's like 400 pounds.
At least. Okay, so immediately I was like, that didn't come from Chelsea. That came from Chip, because Chip is our 400 pound Bernese mountain dog, whatever. And Chip, for whatever reason, ever since we got her, the previous owners fucking took really good care and trained her because she's never pissed on the carpet. She's never shat on the carpet. And I was even trying to remember. I don't even remember if she used to piddle. Like, you know how puppies piddle or whatever? I know Chelsea did. Like, she'd get all excited and whatever. Anyway, so I was kind of surprised. And then I remembered the night before, Lee and I were sitting on the couch and we hear this little bag crinkling. And we kept hearing it. And we thought that it was one of the kids trying to get a snack before bed or something. Yeah. And then he goes and checks on it finally because I was like, why the fuck haven't they gotten their snack?
Like, just get it and go, bitch. Yeah.
Well, she had gotten a hold of a bag of treats and she's allergic to chicken and these are chicken treats. Girl, she ate the whole bag and it was like a Costco-sized bag.
Oh, no.
So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking then being gone the rest of the goddamn 24 hours after that because she took the biggest shit everywhere, right? And she's a Bernese Mountain Dog mixed with a Australian Shepherd. So like her hind legs, the hair is very long.
Yeah.
And that shit was a sick shit, okay? Like,
she didn't feel good.
She did not feel good. And I had to pee right away. So I come in, I see it. The kids are going crazy. I'm like, oh my God, like, give me a second. I need to go pee. Everybody go to your rooms, like trying to get a hold of this situation, right? Uh-huh. I'm peeing. I shut my door for whatever ghetto fucking reason. My door never clips shut. You know, like you have to wiggle the doorknob or some stupid shit, even though I paid people fucking good money to make it work. I digress. I'm sitting peeing, boom, door burst open. There's Chip, super fucking stoked that I'm home and at eye level now to be all up in her face. Immediate flood of shit smell comes into the bathroom. And I'm like, holy shit. And then this dog likes to fucking throw her ass at you because she wants you to scratch her ass. Ask me what's all over her ass. Dog diarrhea, poop shit, sick shits. All over my pants. I'm like, oh my God, get, trying to push her. But the more I push her, she's just backing that ass up into me because she's like, yeah, I get it. And I'm like, oh my God, no. And then my older one's in the door laughing his ass off. And I'm like, one, can I have some privacy? Like,
yeah,
what?
I am literally pants down on the toilet.
And I just asked everybody to go to their room, you know? And he's laughing. He's like, Mom, there's poop on the wall. And I'm like, no. As I'm getting poop all over me, Chip runs out because she's got the zoomies, jumps on my bed. And I'm like, no, get her off the bed. And my kid's trying to help. Then my younger one comes in like, it smells like poop, laughing hysterically. At the same time, I'm trying to order dinner on my phone, right? I was just going to DoorDash something or get pizza. And at the game, I had literally had it all set up and I was like pricing between two things because I'm fucking poor because I don't have a goddamn job. So I wanted to save some fucking money some way. But just trying to treat myself. Anyway, while I'm doing that, Lee calls, and Lee's like trying to ask me questions. I don't know why I didn't answer. I'm not very good at protecting myself or fucking handling situations. But anyway, I answer, and I'm like, I gotta go. It's fucking calamity.
How dare you call me right now? I know you can't see what's on the other end of this line, but it is not a good time.
It's not. And be fucking prepared. He thought I meant that Chelsea was dead, and that's what I meant by chaos, okay? Just pure chaos.
Oh my God. The emotions he must have gone through.
Holy fucking shit. Oh my God, it was so bad. But thank God Lee came home to help me because that man scooped that shit off onto like a fucking, I don't even know, dustpan. I don't even remember what he used. I think it was like a piece of cardboard. I used to be a caregiver, okay? Like I have cleaned up so much puke and human shit that you couldn't even imagine. I have seen turds the size of footballs come out of the smallest little 90-year-old, 95-pound little women, okay? And they've almost died from it. And
it was a problem.
I have never smelled anything this. I was like gagging. I couldn't keep it together. Oh my God, it was a fucking mess. And I had to clean the carpet 700 different times. And I guarantee fucking to you, if you go in there now, there's still a shit stain on the goddamn carpet. It was so bad. I almost burnt my house down and just started over.
Oh my God. Well, that would have been reasonable.
And that was like my 13th reason why.
Yeah, that's also reasonable. That's fucking awful.
Oh, it was horrific. And then so on top of like just finally getting home and it being like the end of my race and being like, don't worry.
You're so close to the finish line.
Everything's going to be fine and you're going to be in bed soon. Had to wash all my laundry. Fucking everything. Clean carpets.
Yourself.
I think the kids ate cereal. I was so excited for like Chick-fil-A or something. I don't even remember what I got. Actually, I didn't even eat. That was stupid. And
That was stupid.
And then I woke up on Thursday and had a bad Thursday, too. Anyway, here we are on Friday. It's great.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry that happened to you. Jesus, I hope she feels better.
Yeah, she's happy. It's all better now.
A great time.
And I got to sleep in a nice, clean bed, so that was great.
You know, small blessings.
To get there.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah, your night got longer to get there.
Oh, and I wasn't, it's like I needed to be like 3 margaritas deep for that. And there wasn't even an ounce of margarita mix in the house.
Not even one margarita.
Not even the salt around that rim. Just had to raw dog that shit.
Well, you want to hear my goddamn?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Well, just after the last recording session that we did, where I was probably bitching about my Jeep, but I don't remember because I'm fucking...
That was literally the day that Chip shat everywhere. So yeah, that was only 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. The last time I was bitching about my Jeep being a like stuttering and all that kind of stuff, I was leaving your house. This motherfucker is just...
Like, oh no, shimmy shaking.
Oh, she was shaking so bad. I called Brandon. I'm like, hey, like it's bad now. Like,
is it only when you drive or when you stop, or is it all the time?
Oh, I was like, yeah, it's not when it's off.
I mean, like stop at a light. Is it shaking?
Yeah, it's worse at a light. It's worse when I stop at a light. It gets like real aggressive going. Mm-hmm. When I start to go, if I kind of gun it, it'll like hit a rhythm where it's like, we think we're okay now. Yeah, so there's that. But I was like getting afraid to drive on the freeway and everything because I'm like, it's gonna fucking strand me.
Yeah,
somewhere.
you're like, I have to stay in the slow lane.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've heard of like engines blowing up and shit, and Jeep is not that safe of a vehicle. I'm like, this bitch is gonna catch on fire. So I've, got all of my head going crazy.
I would love to pick up the children from school in this death trap.
Yeah, and they only I don't take freeway or whatever to get to their school, so there's that. Like, I guess that's lucky. I always have a place that I could like pull off or something.
Sure,
but I've been playing out scenarios in my head of like, okay. So if it does catch on fire, I'm going to have to, like, tell the kids, I don't want to warn them beforehand because I don't want to freak them out, right? But I'm like, okay, then I'll, make that one get out over there and I'll, have to go back there and get this one out of the car seat and make sure that everything, like, playing out these fucking crazy scenarios in my head. And I called Brandon and he's just like, oh, it's crazy. And I was like, I need to take it. Like, is this real now?
This sounds like a boy problem.
Yeah,
can you come rescue me? This is the whole point of having a husband.
Yeah, and
fix this.
So finally, we did take it in, and our normal mechanic, of course, is no longer mechanicking, but he was around. God damn it! Yeah, he was around, and he was like, I still do stuff sometimes, but like, no, take it to my buddy over here. So we take it to his buddy over there, who is mean.
That's the worst.
Well, I think it's just his face.
Yeah. And then it's a new man mechanic. So you're like, I can't trust you 1,000.
I don't know you from anybody.
Miles. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 1,000 miles. Not even.
I don't trust you.
He's very nice eyebrows, but they're very straight. And so I'm like, are you mad at me? Like, why?
All right, Bert, tone it down.
Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah. But, I mean, now fucking $4 million later, we're going to have a new
Will it be ready today?
Allegedly, yeah, it'll be ready today. So hopefully that'll fix it and everything will be fine. We called though and we're like, hey, did you find out what was wrong? He said, and I quote, no.
Oh,
so what are you gonna do about it? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Was he like,
dude?
I'm just gonna try spark plugs?
He said, well, I reset it and now everything's fine.
Okay.
Well, okay. Because sometimes when I turn it off and turn it back on, it's fine. But, like, it's not fine.
That is the goddamn way it goes, isn't it? I remember in my Festiva being like, hey, man, sometimes the brakes don't work. And every time the mechanic would be like, it works when I try it. I'm like, yeah, I said sometimes, but I feel like we should care about that. I feel like they should work all of the time.
I feel like that 10% of the time is really going to hurt me someday.
Remember when I used to have to pump my fucking brakes to get us to stop?
I remember. I remember yelling at you one time.
Terrifying.
Big turn, Stace, pump your brakes.
Yeah, girl, how did I keep us alive? That is some fucking power that got to my head. Yeah. Because I really, truly believe that I could drive anything. I drive that RV and I'm like, I can fucking handle it. If I can handle no brakes.
Yeah, you had no power steering, no brakes.
Yeah.
Got wherever we needed to go.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, so you're just going to get it back, and then in another 10 years or another 5 years, you'll have to spend $1 billion for some new spark plugs again.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
Now, did he do the spark plugs and then it worked again, or
I don't know. Girl, I don't
His
know.
eyebrows didn't tell you.
His eyebrows was like, it still works. I told Brandon, too, when we were going to drop it off, I was like, hey, do you want to drive it there so that you can see what I'm talking about? Because, like, I don't want to talk to the mechanic. Like, you tell him. Because otherwise it's going to be $8 million if I talk to him. He's going to be like, you fucking unicorns poking holes in your exhaust pipe.
Not before a big road trip.
Can't do that. Might as well get him out of there. What's the pesticide on that? So I was like, Brandon, you drive it, blah, blah, blah. And then as it's driving away, it's fucking white smoke coming out the back. And so I called him and I'm like, hey, by the way, don't know if you've ever followed behind me before, but there's like white smoke coming out the back. And he's like, oh, I don't know. And I was like, do you feel it though? And he said, this is how it always feels. It feels like riding in safari in this Jeep. And I was like,
that's not helpful, sir.
It's not though.
Yeah.
Like you can...
There's something wrong.
Tell that it's
is
gonna explode soon.
Newer Jeep. Like it's not
newish.
This is a 1987 Jeep or something that you're like, it's just a rough ride.
This motherfucker's a 2018.
Yeah.
It has a screen. Like,
oh my! It's got electricity.
Yeah, it has electricity. You can turn it off if you needed to, and you could still hose out the inside. But let's pretend it's a real vehicle.
Oh my God. Well, I'll be excited for you to get it back and for it to not be a problem again for another 5 years.
Me too, hopefully. Knock on. This is wood.
You know, I don't trust
these shelves. You shouldn't knock on yours. You're just going to fall.
I did it very gently.
Anyway.
All right.
Do you guys want to talk about murder?
Obviously.
All right. I'm going to tell you here on episode 382 about the Mulhalls.
The Mulhalls?
Mulhalls. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
It sounds like molehill.
It does, but it's not. So we have Kathleen and John Mulhall. They lived in Kilclare Gardens in Tala, South Dublin.
Oh.
Ooh, we're in Dublin.
Southern.
Also, I don't know if it's Tala or Tala, but when I Googled it, it was like Tala, but there's a GH and a T in there.
Oh,
so,
shit.
You know,
no one will ever know.
We'll never know, but they're in South Dublin. Kathleen and John had 6 children, 3 boys and 3 girls.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're Irish.
That's actually really cute, though. You got evens.
Yeah, maybe that's why they had that 6th one. They're like, we got to make even teams.
God must love them.
So, allegedly, John was abusive towards Kathleen.
Ooh, don't love that.
The vibes in the family weren't great, right? Mm-hmm. Like, children being raised in an abusive household. Think that. Whatever.
That's sad.
Yeah. And eventually, Kathleen and John separated. But I guess they still lived together. And then in 2002, Kathleen met a man named Farah Swaleh Noor. And they started dating. Kathleen wanted him to move in with her.
Wait, she's still living in the same house?
Yeah, in like the family house or whatever. So John took, quote, some of the kids. And he moved out. I don't know how old some of them were at that point.
Split it down the middle.
You take the boys, I'll take the girls or whatever.
That would break my heart.
Oh my God, I can't imagine. Yeah. Probably give you a lot of time too.
But also
imagine all of a sudden having half the kids you had.
Or like weekends.
You know? Oh, could you imagine? So a little bit about Farah. He was 38 in 2005 at the time of this story. Okay. But he came to Ireland in 1996. He claimed to be a Somalian immigrant named Shalila Salim, whose entire family had been killed in Mogadishu.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
Okay.
But
sorry, that's
bad news.
Fucking American
public education system.
That's Epstein's education system at work right here.
Right. So bad family upbringing, I guess. Or family life.
Well, they're all fucking murdered.
Yeah, that's awful.
Horrific.
And then in 1997, he raped a mentally disabled 16-year-old girl.
Ooh.
Can't do that.
That's unsavory.
Who became pregnant with his son.
Oh.
He also had children with 2 other women who also claimed that he had raped them.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, he sounds like it,
He doesn't sound very nice.
No. At least one of the women that had a baby by him, I believe that they were in a relationship, but there is also a point where she said he had raped her.
Yeah, I mean, you can still be in a relationship and get raped.
Exactly. So I'm sure there was also consensual sex, and I don't know if the baby came from a product of rape or what, but...
She tied to him for 18 years.
Yeah. Bad news, right?
Yeah.
So, he was convicted 3 separate times of disorder and assault.
Disorder!
Disorder! Disorder!
Killed it.
One of the times was for a sexual assault where the police found a knife at the scene. And he was known to carry knives.
Yuck.
But he never served any jail time for these offenses, okay?
Of course he fucking didn't.
Mm-hmm. And then in March of 1999, the government did some investigating.
Ooh.
And they determined that he wasn't actually who he said he was.
Tell me more.
Mm-hmm. His name was actually Farah Swaleh Noor. And he was from Kenya. And his family was still alive.
Oh, what a dick.
So, just being a dick out here for no fucking reason.
Oh, my God.
Not that you can rape people if somebody kills your family, but like...
Then we're like, oh, well, he's all fucked up. But he's just fucked up just for fun.
Yeah, he's just fucked up.
God,
lying
I hate it.
So they were like, hey, man, you gotta go. Like, you can't lie about shit like this and still be in our country. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
I love it.
And they were gonna have him deported, but boom, he's got a bunch of Irish kids, right? Irish-born children, so he was allowed to stay.
Well, that's dumb.
Yes. Back to Farah and Kathleen.
Okay.
After a year of living together, they decided to move to Cork, Ireland. So John moved back into the family home.
Question from the class.
Mm-hmm.
Is this before or after we know that he has lied? She knows him as Farah?
She knows him as Farah.
Okay.
I don't know if she knows.
Well, then it's probably after the lie. Like, we've been caught on the lie. She probably doesn't know about the lie.
She probably doesn't know about the lie. Yeah. But yeah, this is after.
Okay.
They moved to Cork, Ireland. So then John moved back into their little family home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a year after that, in 2004, Kathleen and Farah moved back to Dublin, but not back to the old family home.
Okay.
Through all of this, Farah had become abusive towards Kathleen as well.
Oh, no. These kids, man.
These poor fucking kids.
Just nothing but abusive to abusive.
Mm-hmm. I guess he was cool when he was sober, but when he drank, he became a dick, and
Typical.
He would beat and rape Catherine.
Oh.
Sorry, Kathleen, not Catherine.
Get it right.
I'm trying. I mentioned Kathleen and John had 6 kids. We're going to talk about 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't know where they fall in the order of children, but first we have Charlotte, who went by Charlie.
Oh, I love it.
She was 23 years old at the time of our story in 2005.
Okay.
Okay? She had a history of drug use and drank often.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. She had some previous convictions of damage and public order offenses, which I think is like drunk in public.
Oh, and fucking shit up.
You know? And she had been given probation for those. And she had also been busted for prostitution before.
The amount of times I have been drunk in public.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Prostitution, goddamn. That's a rough life.
That's rough. That's rough. But that also says something about, I don't know,
the world she's living in.
Yeah, and the world that you're living in. That might be something that you even consider.
You go home and you're abused. Mm-hmm. And you might as well go to the streets and get paid for it or something, you know? Like you think
money.
Or you get taken advantage of out there because you're, you know, they see
vulnerable.
That you're... Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Linda, who is 30 years old at the time of our story. Mm-hmm. She has 4 children. Her and the father are not together. And she got another boyfriend, but he beat her.
Oh, no, it's the cycle repeating.
The cycle. It's what she saw, right?
Yeah.
So she ended up leaving that relationship. Mm-hmm. Linda has a history of drug and alcohol use, specifically heroin.
Ooh, that's a strong drug.
That's a big drug. That's like the biggest one, right?
Yeah, it's one of them.
And she was convicted in 1993 for larceny. So that's her little rap sheet, right?
All right.
Also, I guess heroin's not like the big drug anymore, is it? It's fentanyl or whatever, right? It's weird how that's changed in our life.
I know, but it's because they like started using fentanyl to cut. I don't know if it's for heroin or for cocaine or something, but they use it to cut it, and it's so potent and so dangerous that's what everybody's saying.
Anyway.
But, man, according to those old ladies who took it, the little fentanyl patches.
It's good?
It's great.
It's that good stuff.
Great.
I got some when I was giving birth. They were like, you want fentanyl? And I was like, fucking yeah, hook me up, bitch.
Was it good?
Yeah, but then
you're giving birth.
After that, they were like, anyway, you're ready to have a baby, but now we can't. We have to wait, so like, suck it in.
Oh, no.
And they had to wait for it to leave my system. Otherwise, my kid would be born on fentanyl, I guess. I don't know.
He could handle it.
He probably. So, now, it is March 20th, 2005.
Okay.
Linda...
We are about to graduate from high school in a few short months.
Yes, exactly. Linda, Charlie, and their mom, Kathleen, and her boyfriend, Farah, decided to go out to the city center to hang out for the day.
Okay. The city center.
The city center. St. Patrick's Day was on the 17th.
What a day.
Was a Thursday, and they went out on that Sunday, the 20th. And I guess in Ireland, it's like a days-long celebration.
I'm sure.
So I'm sure the weekend that you could celebrate it,
I'm
it's
sure
a party.
the entire month of March.
Right. So they went out to celebrate, right? And Farah bought a bottle of vodka, and Kathleen bought some Coca-Cola, and they all proceeded to day drink, had a good time, right? They've got a good buzz going. And then they go back to their mom's house, which they call a flat.
Yes.
Yes. I'm an American, and I don't know what that means. So I Googled it, and according to Google, a flat is like an apartment, like it shares walls with another household. But also it's referred to houses that were split apart, like split levels, where the different levels are different apartments as flats. So I don't know what the fuck
It's like the top part of a flat when it's called a loft.
Right. That's what we would call it, a loft, I guess. Yeah, but I don't know. So I don't know if they're working with like a standalone house here or if it's like they're sharing walls with neighbors.
Like an apartment or something. Yeah, okay.
Is this relevant? No.
I know. Every time I read it, I think apartment with my American brain. I'm like, a flat is an apartment.
I do
or
too.
A condo or something, and it's just used universally.
Right. But also, as this story goes on,
you need those details.
It seems kind of absurd to be doing this in an apartment, right?
See, like, this is what I've thought
in the walls with people.
This is what I've thought in the past. Like, I remember you sharing one. I forget the guy's name. I think it was Dennis something or other. But like, he like waffle stomped the bodies down the drain or whatever. And I'm like, in a fucking apartment? Like what?
What do you mean? You share plumbing.
Like, they were buried in the garden, and I'm like, the garden, and that's just what they call the front yard or backyard or whatever. And I'm like, oh shit.
I'm like, not by the tulips.
Yeah, you growing fucking salad on top of their dead corpse. I don't want to eat lettuce at your house.
It sounds so much, fancier. It sounds like very particular. My brain goes to a very particular thing, and
Isn't
it's like,
that funny?
No, it's just everything.
I love it. I think I want to know, like, what are, I mean, ours would be the inverse to them, right? But like the trunk of a car and the boot of a car.
Oh, right.
Where those are two, like when we say trunk, are they like taken aback for a second?
Right. Like what? You carry like a chest around with you? like a trunk?
Elephant trunk?
Right, an elephant trunk. Okay, so it's a flat. They go back to the mom's flat, right?
Okay.
They get back to the mom's place, and the girls and mom are not done partying. They take some ecstasy, and then they...
Goddamn. On top of the
a little
booze?
bit of MDMA, if you know what I mean. And they crush up some ecstasy, and they put it in Farah's drink.
For fun? They're like, he's going to want to touch us a lot.
Now, I don't know if they thought that far or like that about it.
Or they're just trying to make him go away.
I don't know if he was real into ecstasy and like that kind of thing, but they said that they wanted him to be on the same buzz as them. So,
okay.
Sure. So after a while, in the living room, Linda is sitting on a 2-person couch with Farah.
We call those love seats.
We do, but they called it a couch. But they also said it was a 2-seater couch. And I was
Davenport.
like, I don't want to call it a love seat because it feels like the wrong two people to be in a love seat.
Okay,
right?
okay. So who's on the love seat?
Linda and Farah.
Okay.
Okay, and then Charlie is sitting on the armrest.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know which armrest she's on.
I love how detailed this is. Some shit's about to go down.
Some shit's about to go down.
Okay, she's just chilling on the armrest, so sick and cool, rolling on Molly.
Mm-hmm. And then allegedly, Farah...
I bet they could have made room for one more. They could have scooched. She could have sat in the middle.
There was another that said that Linda was sitting on Charlie's lap, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Okay, so you're like, fuck that. She was on the armrest.
Fuck that. I'm gonna go with the first way that I read it.
I hate when there's so many weird inconsistencies. Yeah, you're like, that actual detail would help.
Right, like that actually it makes the story, I don't know, play out a little bit differently in your head, but
right. Yeah.
Don't know which is right. So anyway, these 3 people are on a 2-person couch somehow. Okay?
Yes.
There's not a lot of room. And then allegedly, Farah started getting handsy with Linda.
Sure, he just took some X. Not that he should.
Not that
I'm just
he
saying.
should.
I bet everything felt great.
And he was shooting his shot, right?
Ew.
Well, he put his hand on her leg and then around her waist, and he wouldn't let her go. And she was trying to push him off, telling him to stop.
Ugh.
Charlie was telling him to stop, like, get your fucking hands off my sister. And remember, this is a man who has a history
I thought that was her daughter.
of rape. Nope. Linda and Charlie are the sisters. Kathleen is the mom.
I fucked it all
Kathleen is dating Farah, who should not be touching the sisters at all.
I fucked it all up.
Okay, so she's like, don't touch my fucking sister. And he wouldn't stop. And the mom, Kathleen, was in the room, and she was trying to tell him to stop as well. But he wouldn't.
Ew.
And he started
they gave him X. Like, not trying to give him an excuse, because it's still gross.
I mean, you can still be
Stop.
like, my bad, and then just go fucking touch yourself in your room or whatever.
It's so soft.
Just pet your wall or whatever you're going to do, right?
But I need to touch. Why are you wearing velour?
I can't help it.
Okay, I'll stop.
No, he has no fucking excuses to be touching her. And he wouldn't stop. So he allegedly started making threatening gestures at the mom. I don't know what that means. Like, fucking cut your throat.
Like, slit your run your finger across your neck.
Knock it off. You.
Or finger gun.
Yeah. I don't know what those are. Maybe he's just fucking flipping her off. I don't know what the
threatening gestures
are. But the mother, Kathleen,
we
allegedly...
both reached for the gun.
She said something like, quote, just kill him for me. Because now she's
the
being
mom
disrespected.
Said that?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's being disrespected. She tried to get him to stop
not
touching
my house,
her
motherfucker.
daughter and stuff. And so she was like, whatever, just fucking kill him for me. Allegedly.
Okay. And the daughters were like, suddenly something unlocked inside of me, and she said the code word, and I became a cold-blooded killer.
Quite literally.
Yeah, okay.
They were like, sleeper cells come to fucking life.
Yeah.
And Charlie was like, fucking say less, right? She grabbed a Stanley knife.
Stanley?
Yeah, so I think that's a box cutter. Because when I Googled Stanley knife, it's the yellow brand Stanleys.
Yeah.
And it's like the little razor blades or whatever that pop up.
Yeah.
So she grabbed, I'm guessing.
I was like,
you're like,
is
Stanley,
that
like Yeti?
Is that the same brand?
Yeah. No, it's different.
Stanley cups have like a lion logo or some shit,
they're
right?
different logos, different fonts, different all the things. But same name.
I like how different fonts.
Different fonts.
Say less.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I do.
So she grabbed a Stanley brand box cutter, I'm guessing, and slashed Farah's throat with it. Oh. Apparently she yelled something like, get off my sister. He didn't do it. She grabbed the knife, just fucking slashed his throat.
Oh my God.
He got up and he staggered to the bedroom.
Where that's horrifying.
He hit his head, and then Linda grabbed a claw hammer and she started hitting Farah with it while Charlie stabbed him repeatedly.
This was planned. They all had weapons. I have questions.
So he always carried a knife on him.
Okay.
The Stanley knife, I guess, was just on a table nearby.
Like, did they just move in and they're opening boxes? Everybody uses a butter knife or scissors anyway.
Maybe they did. Because they were moving. I don't know how long after their move this was. Or Kathleen's move. But it sounds like knives are like a common thing to have around, at least for this guy. So that was just allegedly on a table. Maybe Charlie was sitting on the armrest next to the end table and was like, oh, look at this shit. Bam.
How convenient.
Mm-hmm. And then Linda was like, I know where I last put the hammer. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's a claw hammer. And they attacked him brutally.
Jeez.
And then...
He kind of sounds like he deserved a little bit of it.
You know, this whole time I was wrestling with that a lot.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because you're like, oh, he raped a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he was in the process of potentially attempting to rape another person.
Yeah.
You told him to stop. Like, at what point?
And these women have been fucking through it.
And these women have been through it. Kathleen's been beat. She's been raped.
Yeah.
Like, and then to know that this is the boyfriend of your mom who's been hitting your mom and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
But also, you can't fucking kill a person.
But what a mess, man.
Yeah.
What a mess.
It's a big moral dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Moral compass thing. So... once he was dead, they went and told their mom, because I guess she left, like, well, they got that taken care of.
What?
And they went and told their mom, like, in the other room, and then they all started screaming and panicking, like, all of a sudden, what do we do? Fuck, what have we done, right? Like, they came out of their sleeper cell and were like, oh, fuck, we have a dead body in the
it's like every drunk gaggle of women.
Right, yes, and that's the other thing.
Only
Remember,
dogs can hear them.
they had been fucking drinking all day, and they're on drugs and whatever, and day drinking is so hard.
Oh, you're just smashed.
Yeah, especially one of them is 30.
You're always sunburned, too. Like, why?
It's always so hot. It's just my nose. So, Kathleen allegedly said, like, through all the chaos and stuff, she said, get him out. So the girls, again, went to work. And they dragged him by his feet into their mom's bathroom, where they spent hours dismembering him with a bread knife and a hammer.
That is feral.
Yeah.
A bread knife?
Well, it's probably the only serrated knife they had in the house.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Side note to this, we have construction going on at our house because our bathroom is getting done. And I, like, popped my head in just this morning and was looking at all the stuff that they have laying around. And I'm like, oh, that would have been a way better tool for this kind of a thing.
Isn't it fucked up when your brain goes there?
Oh, it does immediately. Anyway, back to this.
So the mom's like, anyway, get rid of him. And they drag him by the feet.
Yep. They're dismembering him with a bread knife and a hammer.
Yep.
According to Linda, it was Charlie's idea.
Oh, no. Here comes the blame game.
Right. They're sisters, right?
Yeah.
They cut off his head, his limbs, and his penis.
Okay. That is personal. I wonder if he's raped them before.
I can't say. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear anything that he had raped the children, but he had definitely raped their mom, which I would find enough justification to cut off someone's penis.
Sure.
If they raped my mother.
Yeah.
They put his body parts in trash bags and a duffel bag, and then the sisters dumped the bags with his torso and limbs in them in the Royal Canal. That I think was, like, right there. Like,
wow.
They walk out of their house, maybe across the street, right there, right?
Wow.
Because I don't think
Royal Canal.
This motherfucker spans, like, super far. And I'm like, is this just where people dump shit?
It must be.
Is
the royal one.
Normal?
Damn.
So they dumped the torso and the limbs bags in the Royal Canal. It took them multiple trips. And Linda said she carried the light bits while Charlie carried the heavy ones.
Just the dick in a bag. My job here is done.
Well, now, spoiler alert. They never find the dick.
The dick doesn't come home.
The dick, we don't know where the dick is. So, and
well,
I don't know,
it probably was so small and got lost. A fish ate it.
It's probably so small. It's just like a dog poop bag.
Floating at the top. Which, by the way, that dog shit bag is still in my gutter out there. Somebody did not come back for it.
Yeah, those
That's
dicks.
rude.
That means they walk by that shit all the time. Because you know someone walks their dog every other day or whatever.
And sees their fucking particular green color bag.
Green. Yeah. Rude.
I'm on to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set my ring on sensitive. I'm going to oust you.
I'm
not going to do any of that, but can you pick up your dog shit?
Can you pick up your dog shit? They decided not to throw his head in the canal because that would be a quick way for it to be identified, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
So they took his head in a bag and they took a bus out to Tala, their
Could
old
you imagine
hometown.
being on that bus? What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? Why are you holding it so tightly?
Ooh.
Their old hometown was like 20 minutes away-ish, right?
Okay.
They walked from the bus station through a shopping center to Tynan Park North. And they walked around the park for a while before finally choosing a spot where Charlie dug a hole with a knife and they buried his head.
Oh, with a knife? My God.
I think the soil is very fertile there.
Yeah, I
Very
suppose.
nice.
It's very easy to dig.
Yeah. And then, like, it'd be covered by grass the next day again, you know? Not like here where you're like, do you have a pickaxe and a fucking jackhammer?
Yeah, we're never going to get through this granite.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Now, I'm guessing this is one of those nature preserve parks or something where, like, you could be left alone long enough to bury something, where there's woods.
Yeah, they look like big parks, but not, like... I don't know if it was a park, like, where there's nothing.
Because, like, if you go to a park here... They're not
there's
that
a guy
big.
right there.
Yeah, and that you could see everyone at the park at all at one time.
Yeah, and you'd be like, what are they burying over there?
Yeah, it's really weird that they're in that corner.
I'm going to dig it up as soon as they leave.
Like, literally, there's not even a spot for our kids to take a piss.
Right,
You know?
yeah,
like when they were little.
secretly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe they went at a certain time or something that, like, maybe it's after evening.
Good
you know?
head burying weather time frame.
I don't know.
Okay, so they bury his head.
So they buried his head. Meanwhile, Kathleen got rid of the hammer and the knives in, quote, some water nearby.
The canal,
Which
sure.
I'm guessing is also the canal. And then 10 days after Farah was killed, a whole ass leg was seen floating in the canal.
Oops, you got to poke it.
Still wearing a sock. So how does that work with legs, though? Because, like, it's open on the top where you cut
I think
it
you just
off,
have to, like,
presumably.
perforate the body all over so that the gases escape so it doesn't float. Like, the skin still kind of makes it like a little
container.
rubber suit. I don't even know if perforating the body actually works. That's just what the mob did. You know, they,
Yeah.
like, poke a lot of holes in you and give you cement shoes.
Yeah, I thought that was for, like, your intestine, like, your organs and stuff, though, that would get all gassy.
Like, your whole body.
Like, I didn't know a leg would.
Well, the bacteria builds up, and that's what bloats.
Oh, I
so then if you
guess, yeah.
stab it like a potato when you're baking it, not to give you any ideas
You
when
know?
you're baking dinner tonight.
Maybe next time, poke some holes in it. But they didn't.
And it
so
floated.
One giant-ass leg with a sock on it. So divers went down, and they found most of the rest of his body in 7 parts.
Oops.
Okay? The Garda The Irish police put out appeals on social media with descriptions, I don't know if they put pictures, of the shirt and clothing that he was wearing in an attempt to identify the body.
Okay. So they were worried about the head, but then they left the clothes. Like,
yeah.
I'm guessing he didn't have tattoos.
I would guess not.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that is weird. Or like the hands, because it doesn't specify that they took his hands off. Don't those have fingerprints?
Yeah.
But also they were day drunk and on ecstasy.
True.
So,
yeah.
You know, thinking.
Sawing a body in half with a bread knife and a fucking hammer.
It's fucking bedtime now.
I'm
just
done.
Leave the head.
Honestly, if they catch us after this point, we deserve it.
Yeah. I don't even care at this point. Do they have a bed?
I need to go to sleep.
I need to lay down.
Can't imagine sleeping after that.
No. So someone recognized Farah's shirt, and they were able to give...
They're like, oh, that's from the Olympics in 1997.
I mean...
And only 25 people got those shirts.
It might have just been, like, small town thing. And they're like, anybody recognize this shirt? Like, I'd probably recognize one of your shirts. I'm like, I know that fucking steer skull thing.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah. Now, did Farah have friends?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy.
In my world, it's like, nope.
None of them had talked to anyone.
Con artist, and he showed up in this world and got this family.
No, I guess he did have friends because someone recognized it. But they were able to give the police his name and address.
Oh.
And his address happened to be Kathleen's home, right?
Sure.
So the police showed up to the flat to investigate, and the women had done some deep cleaning.
Why does it smell like bleach in here?
Yeah, but a forensic examination found traces of blood, quote, which were consistent with him dying a violent death.
Oh, so there's probably just fucking blood everywhere.
Yeah, so they were
wow, this place lit up like a Christmas tree.
The luminol, this motherfucker died here in the home somewhere, right?
Yeah.
But all three women were brought in for questioning, and in questioning, they all said they had no knowledge of any killing, didn't know he was dead, he's just gone, like, that's crazy, we don't know what happened, right?
Oh, scandalous.
Mm-hmm. And so the police are like, all right, we can't keep you. Don't have any evidence, so, like, peace out, dudes. And they let them go home. Meanwhile... Linda kept having this feeling that she had to go back to the park.
Why?
So she did.
I'm drawn to it.
Yes. And she went and found his head. She dug it up and put it in a bag and then into her son's backpack.
What the actual fuck?
And then she found another park in Tala that she decided to bury his head in.
Why?
But she sat in the park for a while, drinking some vodka first. She brought a hammer along with her and hit the head a bunch of times with the hammer to break up the skull as much as possible.
That's fucking feral.
Foul. It is awful. What the fuck? This head's been in there for at least 10 days. And then the days after when they questioned them and stuff, it was after that. So probably like 15 days.
That's insane. Could you imagine, too, being like the forensic pathologist? I don't even know who you are, but that has to put that puzzle back together.
Right. Yeah.
Bones.
Oh,
my
Great
God.
show. So, she is drinking a bunch of vodka. She smashes up the skull as much as possible. And then she buried the pieces in a hole in the park and then buried the plastic bag. Nope. And then burned the plastic bag and the backpack.
Her son's like, that's my favorite one.
I know. My kid would ask, what happened to it? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
As long as it was a different school year, mine probably wouldn't notice.
You left it at school.
We got too many fucking backpacks in this house.
Just blame the kid. It's actually your fault.
Yeah.
I know, we have a lot of backpacks too.
You guys
they all just go in the closet.
I know. I started throwing them out. Or I started like storing stuff in them and I'm like, we throw this all out. They haven't even looked at this bag in a year.
Yeah, they haven't looked in here. But it's like Paw Patrol bag. And so then inside it is like an old tea set.
I know. Exactly.
So, Linda also said that she, quote, kissed the bag and told Farah I was sorry before she
why'd she kiss
it?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. First of all, DNA, homie. And second of all, that is not even your guy.
No.
My guy.
My guy.
That's your mom's ex-boyfriend now. They're officially broken up.
I think they broke up right around the time when he started touching her daughter.
Getting stabbed in the neck.
More than. And then, a few weeks later, in August of 2005, her conscience struck again. And Linda went to the police and admitted her involvement in Farah's murder.
Bum, bum, bum.
She explained about him grabbing her and not letting go and what happened from there. But she pretty much blamed it all on Charlie, right?
Oh, my God.
Like, she started this shit, and then it was her idea to cut him up, and she carried the heavy parts. Like, all that is from Linda. right?
That's fucked up to do to your sisters.
Yeah, and your younger sister, she's 7 years younger than you. Like, fuck your life, apparently.
Yeah, right? Unless it's all true. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it could be, but also, you were the one being touched. She was protecting you. Maybe protect her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
that whole loyalty thing.
Yeah, that exactly. So, pretty much right after Linda confessed, in September of 2005, Kathleen fucking dipped. She fled the country.
Okay.
She went to England, and the Irish police lost track of her.
Okay.
Like, she might as well be gone. I think it's like 3 hours away. I don't know how
realize
far
that was an option. I know, you just fucking walk.
It's right there. So, Charlie and Linda were both charged with murder in December of 2005, and the girl's father, John, committed suicide.
What?
Right after that.
Why?
Right after they were charged. Because, I don't know, it's pretty fucked up. He's probably not feeling the greatest.
I suppose, but you probably shouldn't have raped everybody back there. It'd been pretty awful.
John didn't rape anybody.
I thought he raped the mom and he was abusive and all that.
Well, he was abusive to the mom. I don't think he raped her, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that for a fact. But he did abuse her. But listen, I don't know. I got nothing.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we went back and we were explaining, I can't remember if it was Charlie or Linda, but, like, had turned to prostitution at some point. So maybe that's how I put it all together in my brain of, like, oh, you're coming from an abusive home, so there's nowhere else to go. So I have to imagine he feels some sort of guilt or something about his part in it all. I don't fucking know.
Well, maybe even guilt over just not being together as a family anymore so that they would have never met this man, you know?
Maybe. I don't know. But also, they're all of his children are adults. They're in their, like, 30s or 20s, right?
Yeah, but if he was still with their mom, she wouldn't have met Farah.
Yeah, I suppose, but what a weird reason to off yourself. Like, your whole family's still alive.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why he did it. Yeah. Maybe he was just like, this is embarrassing.
My God.
Everybody's going to know about it.
That's horrific. This poor family.
Yeah.
Really been through it.
And it was right before Christmas.
The holidays will never be the same.
And he committed suicide in Phoenix Park, which also happens to be where Linda reburied the head.
Oh.
Interesting.
Weird. Like in his car or something?
I don't know where he did it. Like if he hung himself from a tree. I don't know how he did it. I don't know what he did.
How embarrassing.
Honestly, that's more embarrassing.
To be found? Oh, I don't know.
So the media was all over this case. They called the girls the Scissor Sisters.
Why?
I don't know. Everything kept saying on account of the way that the murder was. And I'm like, a box cutter and
maybe
a hammer.
Just slicing like Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, maybe. Or like cutting him up, like dismembering and stuff. But
well,
as far everything I read, they did not use scissors. So I don't know why they said that. But Scissor Sisters is also an American fucking pop punk band. Rock band, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that. But it was formed in 2000, which I guess it was still relatively new then. So
they still could get some fame from that.
Yeah, you know. So, autopsy revealed that Farah had been stabbed at least 27 times.
Holy shit.
But since they didn't have the entire
body... And he
body,
still floated?
See, they did perforate it. Maybe he wasn't stabbed in the leg. Yeah. But since they didn't have the entire body, they couldn't be sure that was it, right?
Like what killed him?
Well, that was the complete amount of stabbings. Like 27 was the amount that they could count. Okay, but they didn't have his head or his penis.
Probably at least 2 more on that one.
So there's that. So toxicology on Farah's body came back, and it revealed that he had 0.14 micrograms per milliliter of ecstasy or MDMA in his system.
Which means that's a lot?
I don't know. Okay. If anybody does know, but he had some ecstasy in his system. So they were telling a little bit of the truth, right?
Is that like 14% of your body was MDMA? I
don't know. That would be crazy. No, that's got to be like more like 1.4 point, right? 14?
You said 0.14.
Yeah. 0.14. Oh. I don't know. Is that how blood alcohol works? Is that what we're going off of? I don't fucking know how any of this shit works. At trial in October of 2006, both sisters pleaded not guilty. One of Farah's previous baby mamas took the stand during the trial. She said that she had met Farah on her 16th birthday, and Farah would have been at least 31 years old. I don't know what year this was. So I don't know exactly how old he was, but it was in Ireland, and he came to Ireland when he was 31. So she was 16, he was 31.
Ew.
Gross. That's the reaction I was looking for. While they were together, she had a baby by him. And she said that Farah was a, quote, lovely man at first, but when he would drink, he changed. She said that he got abusive towards her and he would hit her and pull her hair. He would also rape her anytime he wanted.
That sounds awful.
Have, quote, very brutal sex.
That sounds horrific.
Without her consent, which is also rape. He carried a knife on him often, and she had to call the police multiple times during the relationship because he was being aggressive and fighting. She said that he would drink a whole bottle of vodka and then accuse her of cheating, then usually move on to having a two-way conversation with himself in the mirror.
That's creepy. That's terrifying.
That's fucking
That's
scary.
where I draw the line.
That's where I don't like that. Yeah.
The second I feel like you're not in the room with me.
Yeah, or
and
like
you physically are.
someone else might be here too.
Ooh,
I don't like that.
I don't like that. That's an eerie feeling.
She said that she was afraid for her life and was also afraid that he was abusing her child. So she left him and she got a restraining order and full custody of their child. Side note, she also said that as like a coping mechanism, Farah would burn himself with cigarettes, like to relieve stress.
This feels like some Boondock Saints bullshit, you
Right?
know? Like, what?
She said that anytime someone close to him died, he would do it as a mark to remember them.
Okay.
So, super dramatic, but I guess not that different from a tattoo. Right?
Okay.
Like,
sure.
you might
like
get a tattoo.
scarification.
Yeah, I guess. But,
Except
like,
for
just
I hate him,
a
so
cigarette burn?
stupid.
Like,
Yeah.
you're so fucking emotional.
This one's when Tommy bit the dust.
Right.
You're so fucking emotional.
Just chill out.
Yeah. Learn to use your words, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's dramatic, you know? Like, you're
For
scarring
sure.
yourself for it.
It's
like,
like-
not even in a pretty, like, this is a flower because he liked flowers.
It's like that friend that you grew up with that would like come all cute and be like, I'm so fat. And you're like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, I want to like you, but not when you fish for compliments.
Yeah.
And you're gorgeous, so
Yeah.
knock it off.
But not when you're being fucking dramatic.
Yeah.
So stop.
Yeah.
So, she also said that their child came home from a visit with Farah with what looked like cigarette burns on him.
Oh.
So not a great look for Farah,
No.
right?
See, this makes me think that, like, in some way, shape, or form, Charlie and Linda were also abused.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She also said that Kathleen had contacted her multiple times with complaints about Farah, and her advice every time was to leave him. Like, it's not going to get better.
The 16-year-old ex? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, she's older at that point.
Yeah.
But still, yeah,
The
she's
same
like,
lady,
you
though.
got to get the fuck out. Like,
Right. That's
it's
the
bad.
only way.
It's
the
bad.
only way.
He's an asshole. You're right.
She sounds like she's got a level head on her shoulders.
And she was able to leave and get the fuck out of that situation.
Yeah.
So good for her.
Oh, how sad.
2 other women who each had a baby by Farah also came forward and testified at the trial. They both said pretty much the same thing, that he had beaten them, he had raped them.
He had an MO.
Since the murder and arrest, Linda had tried to cut her own wrists and spent a week in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
At trial, Linda said, quote, "It's not my fault it happened. I'm sorry. If I could turn back time, I would."
Okay.
So Linda was sentenced
I like
to...
more the Eileen Warner version.
I know.
Like, I'm ready to get the next one. You're not doing it.
Don't let him do it.
Have you seen that, like, redemption come back on TikTok?
No.
Oh, everybody's, like, idolizing her now. Like,
Oh, I have seen that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
So I heard
Why'd we
someone
fucking kill her, man?
singing fucking Jolene, but it was Eileen.
yeah.
And it was whatever. Like, he had to go and kill those men.
I feel like that's the first, like, true crime documentary you and I watched together.
Probably, yeah.
And we were like,
she's fucking crazy. It was the eyes, man.
I love her and hate her.
Like, she for sure would have been our friend.
100%. That's
Yeah.
the most terrifying thing. Every time we tell these stories, I'm like, that would have been me.
Yeah, I think we've met her in Bombay.
Yes.
She's
She escaped the electric chair.
Yeah, she's just not seen to her full potential yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
She just didn't want to get raped, man.
is that so much to ask?
Yeah. Dead men can't rape.
You know? So Linda was sentenced to 15 years for manslaughter. The jury had taken 4 days to deliberate, and they had accepted her defense of provocation. Police admitted that they had been pretty stuck before Linda had come forward, and they believed that she seemed remorseful and not the sort of person to do something like this.
So if she didn't come forward, they probably wouldn't have caught her. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Or, I mean, maybe they would have because their apartment was filled with blood, and they'd eventually just be like,
Right.
hey, look,
You don't
circumstantially.
know how it would have gotten there. Sure.
Yeah. But also,
Wow.
they weren't arrested when she came up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's bold. But police were like, she seemed like she spent a week in a psychiatric hospital. She's tried to cut her wrist. Like, she's not doing well. She's remorseful towards this murder, right?
Yeah.
At least the police believe so. Charlie, however, was sentenced to the maximum, which was life in prison.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And they won't even do that for the men.
Right.
Sorry to keep making it about, I'm sure all the men that listen to us are very lovely.
It's not you guys.
Yeah.
It's everyone else. So they were both sent to Mountjoy Women's Prison in Dublin.
Mountjoy?
Mountjoy.
What a name for a prison.
They're like, come on in.
It's great here.
Just girls here.
No men can rape you.
But women can.
Yeah.
So Farah's head and penis were never found. Kathleen, the mom, eventually came back to Ireland voluntarily in February of 2008, and they immediately arrested her. She pleaded guilty to helping clean up a crime scene in order to conceal evidence, and she was sentenced to 5 years in prison in May of 2009.
So, in all of their stories, does Kathleen do any murder and slash and whatever? She just does the hammer thing? Or was that Kathleen?
That was Linda.
Linda, okay.
Linda used the hammer. Charlie used the knife. Kathleen got rid of the hammer and the knives
left
in the canal, and then she fled after Linda confessed.
Okay.
She was like, fuck, I'm out.
Toodles.
I don't want to go
down
this.
Can you imagine also being those kids and
and your mom abandons you?
And if it was like my mom's husband that I was like protecting her against, or boyfriend or whatever, and then she abandoned me and all of that, I don't even know what that would
Which
do.
just makes you look even more guilty, right? Because then it's not like, this thing happened, and it happened because of this terrible event. Look, my mom is here.
Protecting her.
Yeah, she's the one that went through this horrible, traumatic experience too. Blah blah. I don't know.
This is giving Dixie Chicks a little bit though. Earl's got to die.
Oh, right.
Let's all get trashed tonight. We're gonna spike his drink. He'll pass out. We'll give him too much and he'll die. But instead he got handsies and they were like, fuck, I don't want to get raped today.
Maybe.
I'm going to kill him.
Can you overdose on ecstasy?
Girl, I have no idea. But
I would imagine you can, probably, right? But I don't know. And I don't know. I should have looked if that was a lot or not. Or if that was just a normal
amount.
Dose.
Yeah, I have no idea. But if they crush it up and put it in his drink, that seems a little online with poison plans.
Yeah, or at least shady.
Yeah,
you shouldn't give people drugs that they're not aware that they're taking.
Yeah.
That's rude.
That's so rude.
At least, at the very lowest, it's rude.
At the very least.
Yeah. So she was sentenced to 5 years in prison. I believe that she was also at the same prison as her daughters.
Oh.
In 2008, which is before Kathleen was sentenced, a picture of Charlie in the prison kitchen holding a knife to a male inmate's throat.
What?
Surfaced. Ha 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 ha. Basically, yeah.
I guess you got to keep up a reputation and maintain your safety or something.
I guess.
What the fuck?
But.
Or you just lean into your new personality.
I'm a fucking scissor sister. She's got scissors all the time.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But it had been leaked to the press. And as a result, Charlie was moved to another prison in Limerick. So I don't know if she actually got to spend time with her mom in prison when her mom was there. But
sounds like they're both kind of pieces of shit, so.
We probably shouldn't keep them all together again.
Yeah.
Seems like they come up with bad ideas when they're all together.
Yeah. Seems like they might not be healthy for each other. Let them go heal.
Yeah, separately.
Yeah.
In April of 2009, Linda told some other inmates that when she had reburied Farah's head, she had put it in Phoenix Park, which I told you was where her father had killed himself, but that wasn't until after. She didn't. That's unrelated, but also same place.
Yeah.
The media ran with it and called this the, quote, final secret of the Scissor Sisters.
That the head was buried at the park?
At that park,
smashed into shards?
Mm-hmm. But the Irish police still could not find his head or his penis, and that's it.
Did they ever say anything?
They never disclosed what they did with the penis.
And they never were like, hey, girl, show us where the head's at?
They may have, but they don't have it. So either she didn't show them, couldn't show them, or I don't know.
She's like, which one of these trees looks like a screaming man? I know I buried it by a screaming man. That's from a show that I watched last night, which is another show I need you to watch on Netflix.
All right.
But anyway. I buried it next to some fucking landmark that I can never find again.
But she was also drinking the whole time. And she probably didn't want to remember where she buried it because it's that out of sight, out of mind, right?
Oh my God, that's the perfect idea. Gaslight yourself.
That's what I would do.
get yourself obliterated and have like a loosey-goosey plan, but then walk away after that.
Yeah, but give yourself all the tools so that like you could accomplish it. You're not just going to leave it like on top unfinished.
Yeah. Or get more people involved. Like, hey, girl, I need you to just drive me here. Don't tell me where we're going. I want to go in this general vicinity. You pick it. The only rule is it has to be secluded.
I feel like that would raise questions.
I feel like you would do it.
I would. But I'd be like, why?
But then I'd have a different thing because I wouldn't let you in on the plan because the less people, the better.
Right,
you know?
right.
And I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I don't know. I just want to go look at the stars alone.
Don't come near me behind this tree.
And you would pick up on the hints.
I need this backpack with me. I know it smells. Gross.
That's fucking horrific. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that conflicting, whatever, that ethical conflict that you were talking about where it's like, I mean, he sounded like a dick.
He
but
sounded
also
like a dick, but you still can't kill a person for being a dick.
Yeah, but, you know.
But, like, if he raped you...
Yeah. And pedophiles can't rape you when they're dead.
You know? Dead pedophiles can't reoffend or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, like, if someone was actively raping you and you killed them...
Then it would be
like,
self-defense.
It's self-defense, right?
Yeah.
And then it's justified or whatever.
That's why I want to know more to the story. But, like, maybe it was kind of premeditated. But, like, maybe he was being a dick and they were Dixie chicked his ass.
I think it was more like that, like a spur-of-the-moment thing. They all went out that afternoon. They were drinking, having a good time, celebrating.
Yeah.
Like, if I hated this guy and wanted to kill him, I wouldn't be like, yeah, sure, bring him with us to our St. Patrick's Day celebration.
No.
Like, can you just come, Mom?
Yeah, I don't want to be there if he's going to be there.
Yeah.
Bad things happen when he's around.
Right. I don't know.
That's so sad. I wonder how the brothers turned out and the one other sister.
Probably totally fine.
Yeah, because then it's like, I want to know what their childhood was like. I feel like this would give so many answers.
Right.
To how I feel. Because if they were, like, fucked with their whole lives and they finally stood up for themselves and they felt that was the only way out, not that I'm trying to condone violence or anything, but, like, I understand it a little better, right? Yeah. But if it's just, like, a drunken whatever and they're all...
Linda was also in abusive relationships, and she had turned to prostitution at some point, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know where her line was at, but it might have just been with him, where she's like, I'm fucking done with this guy. He's been an asshole all goddamn day.
I just want to have fun on St. Patrick's Day, all right?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this fucking dead weight
Keeps making fun of my stutter or whatever. Like... I don't know.
He says I'm the kind of Irish that I have to wear orange. Is that Catholic Irish? I don't remember the difference.
Oh, I don't know.
Protestant Irish? I don't remember.
They have to wear orange?
Or you wear orange instead of green.
Oh.
Like orange is your color.
I didn't know that.
Girl, I barely fucking know it and I don't know it right. I just know that that's what random people in my life have shouted every...
I feel like a lot of Irish people would look better in green than orange, though.
Yeah.
That complexion, you know?
There's a difference, though. There's a difference in Irish.
Well...
And I was told it all the time, and I'm like, okay. Not in my family. Somebody else's family very close to me that mentioned it every St. Patrick's Day.
She's like, you need to be wearing orange. Did
no,
you
it
always
was just
wear
more like, we're
orange?
the kind that wear orange or something. And I was like, I don't know what that means.
We're the kind, like a goddamn leprechaun?
It has been years, and I've never once stopped to think about it or look it up. And I think it has something to do with, like, the religion. I don't fucking know.
Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, maybe I'll look it up someday.
It's not going to be real.
It's just been lied to me my whole life, yeah.
It's just something she always said.
Okay. Well, fuck. If you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Erin's case,
you might be able to, or you could Google them.
You might be able to on our social media. We're on Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok. Our handle is @ISGD Podcast. If you want to email us, you could do that at isgdpodcast@gmail.com, or you can snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
And if you listen to this and you're like, God damn, I'm all caught up and I want so much more content, you could head over to our Patreon, because for as little as $1, you get an extra episode every month that is only for our patrons, so it's exclusive, and you also get access to all of our past episodes that we have published so far. And there's different tiers, so if you're like, I don't want to just hear the episodes, I want to see them.
I want to watch them struggle to read.
Yeah, you could do that. We have options here. And then you get to support your two favorite podcast hosts.
Yay.
And we'll love you forever.
And ever.
And on that note, toodaloo, motherfucker.
Bye.